One of my favorite simple salad recipes of all time. It's a Brussels sprout salad, super simple. Won't take very long. A little bit of pecan, lemon juice, balsamic vinegar, olive oil, salt, pepper, and Comté cheese grated over the top. Healthy, and I cannot wait to show you how to make it. In this series, I teach amateur cooks how to cook like professional chefs. Today with my lovely girlfriend, Brigitte Bruno. I haven't made you this salad, have I?
I've never had it.
Okay,
so
you excited?
I'm really excited.
Let's go.
How do you want me to cut these?
So we're cutting them in quarters. So like this.
Perfect.
And like this.
So a half and then another half.
Half and another half, yep.
That would be a quarter.
That would be a quarter.
To cut the ends off, then any pieces that I guess look like
Any like damage or anything
Yeah,
like
I'll take
that,
them
you know what I mean?
off.
Any ugly bits you don't want.
nice, clean Brussels.
Yep.
Well, I'm excited, Josh, because I think a lot of times I roast them and that's all I really know how to do. So I'm glad that we're doing this because I feel sometimes stumped with Brussels sprouts.
That's about a quarter of the total Brussels sprouts. That's about 3/4 of the total
So
Brussels sprouts.
we're going to roast these and then these we're going to do raw?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, that makes
All right.
sense.
So we're going to go olive oil in the pan.
Perfect.
Our pan's on medium to high. Guys, today I'm cooking on the Chang-Burt induction range. It's the one that you see me using all across the channel. They don't make a mess. You just wipe them when you're finished and you have a nice, hot, even heating surface on the top. We use induction burners in kitchens all the time because they're easy. You put them on a bench. You can cook anywhere with it. But not only that, you can set temperatures. So if you want a pan to be at 90 degrees, you can set the induction burner to 90 degrees. And I use it all the time. So if you want to know how to get this exact one, check out the link in the description.
How do you kind of know when it's ready to put the Brussels sprouts in?
You can see like how the oil's reacting. If it like separates right away, if it starts smoking right away, you can
You know
tell
it's too hot
how the
or it's
temperature
hot,
of the oil is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's kind of smoking,
Oil's
so I guess it's
smoking.
time.
Brussels sprouts in.
Ooh.
All right.
Okay.
Those are going to start roasting. Roasty, color. Don't be shy with giving them good color. Now what we're going to do is cut the rest of these Brussels sprouts nice and thin. So just cut them in half. Okay. Turn them halves down like this, and look, just all you want to do.
Almost like shaved.
Shaved.
Could you shave them on something, or is that
You
just
could use
not?
you could use a mandolin if you've got
could?
one. Yeah.
Okay. Or just cut them by hand like that.
Or cut them by hand.
So you did this. You did half
Half, and then those halves
on the side,
exactly.
like this.
Yep. I'm also going to give these a bit of salt.
Okay.
Okay, so look, watch.
Is that a little too? That's a little too.
See,
So
look.
I was going the other way. Okay.
So use your finger to guide your knife.
Do you do the fingers in?
Yep, curl them in. Let me show you.
Yeah, I love that.
Take your Brussels sprout, cut it in half. Okay, now look, that half down, and see how the bottom of my finger's facing in
Yep.
and the top's facing down? And the knife's going back as quickly as I'm bringing my finger back. So look, the top of the knife is holding the finger here, and the bottom of the knife's curved in. And all I'm doing is like dragging my finger back
As you bring
as
the
I'm
knife
bringing
in.
the knife down, going like this with the knife.
Okay.
And so you're using your finger to guide how quick the knife is going
This
back.
makes sense of why in the kitchen you don't have long nails. It's a little harder with long nails.
Yep. Yeah, you got it. You're doing better. Just make sure you
Just
go all the way
this-
through. You weren't following through. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Yay.
See that? See how you're holding it? You don't hold the handle. You actually hold right here.
That's it. That's a better
Like
grip.
that. Your finger, the top of your finger should hit like that. And you should then pinch it. Pinch the
That?
blade. Yep, there you go. See how much stronger that is?
That's a lot stronger.
Right? Take that and you
Okay, let me try.
put your fingers against the, like that. Curve your nail in. There you go. There you go. There you go, B.
Am I doing it?
That's a lot better. So we got shaved Brussels sprouts raw. We got
Okay.
Brussels sprouts roasting. All
And
right.
they're still looking good. Just
They're still looking good. They need more color. Now, can you grab the butter there?
sure.
Now, they're roasting.
Okay.
Starting to get dark, but they're not there yet. So far, we put salt and pepper in, a little bit of oil, and what I'm going to do now is put some butter. Nice little knob of butter, like that.
Nice healthy knob.
Healthy knob. That's what we're looking for here. Going to start
So that's
to
me for flavor.
for flavor.
Okay.
Yep, mostly for flavor. But not only that, it's going to help color evenly, right?
Okay.
Whenever you have something in a pan,
Okay.
you need something. You need a fat or a liquid to disperse the heat from the pan into the ingredient. So either you have water, stock, something like that. It's going to actually heat up. That's why you put the fat in.
Right.
What the butter's going to do is like lubricate everywhere, right? So that it's caramelizing everywhere.
Dispersing the heat properly and
Yep.
not just in one.
Plus making it taste really good.
Right. And I see pecans. These are not regular pecans.
Those are candied pecans.
I love candied pecans.
That's why I brought them.
Oh, really?
So now we wait.
So how long do you think in total we're sitting here?
I would say 10 minutes, start to finish.
And just
tossing,
Doing a
roasting.
zhuzh.
Yep. You don't want to necessarily just stick to a time. You want to look for them being cooked properly. So
And the color one is just more of like, what are we looking for?
dark roasted.
So this is more of a vibrant green. We want a little bit dark roasted.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna give a little flippy.
You don't like blue cheese?
No, you know that about me?
I can make you something with blue cheese in it that you like. I bet you I can. Another way you can do this is deep frying them. Deep frying them colors them super quickly, cooks them super evenly, gives them a nice crispy outside and a soft inside. But this is a lot healthier.
Okay.
You could also do this in the oven. You know, a little bit of oil, salt, pepper, roasting pan in the oven. You know, 375, 400. Blast them until they're GBD, golden brown and delicious. Pretty good.
Josh likes feeling the fire, folks.
Pretty good.
He likes to get right on in there.
I think a little bit longer. Because those big pieces, I think, are still a little bit raw on the inside.
Yeah.
What I'm doing is just taking these individual leaves out of the pan so they stop cooking.
Is it because they burn?
And burning, yeah. All right, this is looking pretty good.
I think this is pretty simple. I didn't realize how simple this was. This
Yep.
is only a couple ingredients.
Very, very, very easy. Easy breezy, beautiful. So now what we're going to do is pecans in.
Oh, is that going to caramelize because there's a little brown sugar in there or
A little
whatever?
bit of a toasty toast. yeah.
Sugar? Okay.
Now what we're doing is just waking those pecans up a little bit.
Wake them up.
Telling them to get out of bed. It's time to go
Get
to work.
work.
It's time to go to work. Guys, gotta go
Do
make some
more
money. So let's put this
Okay.
in.
Yeah, put it in the pan. Let's continue cooking, huh?
Yep. Now, this is what we're gonna do. Now we got our raw Brussels sprouts, our cooked Brussels sprouts, our toasted pecans. Now what do we want? Olive oil,
This is a
aged
glaze?
balsamic, like
Aged.
glaze, yeah.
Like a glaze, okay. Ooh.
Salt, pepper.
Okay.
Want to give that a little mixy B?
I would love to. Want to try plating it?
See how it tastes first.
Okay, let's see how it
If
tastes.
we need to adjust it.
Really good. I don't think it needs anything.
I want you to try to make a little pile like this. Boop, boop. Not spread out, high. Drama.
You want the drama?
I want the drama.
Maybe we can do this, folks.
Can I make a suggestion?
Sure.
Put the bowl flat. Use your left hand to help pinch the. Yeah.
So get a little messy with it.
Salad. She playing salad. That's my girlfriend right there, folks. She good. She good. She's so okay. That's enough. That looks so good, B. Now I need to grate some Comté cheese. If you guys have never tried Comté cheese before, please go and buy it. It is so delicious. It's my favorite cheese probably on the planet, and we're just gonna grate a healthy amount of it on top of this to sort of bring everything together. You want to try this?
Sure.
What do you think? You have high hopes or what?
I'm excited.
Let's
see.
go. Let's go.
It's really good.
Right? That's a salad right there, baby.
Like the crunch
Yep.
from the pecan. The cheese, I was a little worried, threw me for a loop. Not worried. I was like, how's that gonna go? It's delicious.
Works great, huh?
It's delicious. It works great.
Do you want some? Guys, if you want vegetable dishes that actually slap, follow for more because we ain't doing boring here. All right?
Right.